Okay, good morning, Year 7. Today you are studying The Rainbow by Christina Rossetti. This is a really lovely poem, so I hope that you like it. Okay, so if you can copy that title down then, The Rainbow by Christina Rossetti. Watch the spelling there, that's double S, double T. And your learning objective to understand the meaning of symbolism and its use today and 150 years ago. Okay. In these strange times that we're living in, the rainbow has become a nationwide symbol of support for the NHS and other key workers. Maybe some of you have got a rainbow or have painted a rainbow in your windows. There's certainly a lot in my neighbourhood. We can see some really nice examples. Look at this enormous one just here, and I quite like the fire engine one. Okay, it's fine to talk about symbolism, but what exactly do we mean when we say symbolism? I'd like you please to copy this definition. Okay, so symbolism is the use of a picture or an image to represent an idea. For example, the Red Cross as a symbol of medical help or a hospital. Okay, so once you've copied that, you've got a little task to do, signified by the pencil. Have a go at matching the following symbols to the idea that they have come to represent. They are all examples of symbolism. Write the pairs into your books. You write them out like this. A dove symbolises peace. A red rose symbolises, okay? So you can see the options there. You've got a dove, a red rose, 3 green arrows in a circle, a chain, a skull and crossbones, and then your choices are feeling trapped, danger, love, and recycling. Okay? So once you've done that, we're going to read a really short poem together. So today we're going to read a short poem about a rainbow which was written 150 years ago. As we look at the images in the poem, it may help us to understand why the rainbow has become such an important symbol. The Rainbow by Christina Rossetti. Boats sail on the rivers and ships sail on the seas, but clouds that sail across the sky are prettier than these. There are bridges on the rivers, as pretty as you please, but the bough that bridges heaven and overtops the trees and builds a road from earth to sky is far prettier than these. Okay. I would just pause the video there if you're watching and read that at least twice more, okay? Once you've read it twice more, maybe once in your head and once out loud, you can answer the questions in full sentences. Let's look at the questions together. Here we go. So, which technique to do with sound is used in the first 2 lines of the poem? Boats sail on the rivers and ships sail on the seas. Check your knowledge organiser if you can't remember what it's called, but you can see here that we've bolded the S. So we've got boats sail on rivers and ships sail on the seas. So we're after that repeated sound. What technique is that? Okay. What is the effect of using this technique? So when we say what's the effect, it's saying, you know, how does it make you feel? What does it make you think of? Okay, you might need to read the line 1, 2, 3 more times and think about it. What can you hear when you read those lines? Question 3. What technique is used in the phrase clouds that sail across the sky? Clue. We looked at this technique before half term. My hint to you is, can clouds actually sail? Okay. Question number 4. What is the effect of using the verb sail to describe how the clouds move? Clue. Think about the way that boats in the previous 2 lines would be moving as they sail. Okay, and at the top end here, I'm looking to see that you are using your best and most descriptive language here. So it's not about just, stating the answer in the most simple way possible, but this forms the basis of analysis. So when you're thinking about how the clouds move, how would you really describe those? Okay. Question number 5. Which would you normally think of as prettier, boats or clouds? Why do you think why do you think the poet thinks that clouds are better than boats? That's just personal opinion. Okay. Rossetti describes the rainbow as the bow that bridges heaven, which builds a road from earth to sky. How do these metaphors, how do these metaphors help us to understand the size of the rainbow? 7. Having read this poem, do you think that the poet, Christina Rossetti, prefers things that are man-made or natural? Again, take a second to think about it. It's your personal opinion. Once you've had a go at answering those questions, you can check your answers at the bottom of this document. Remember, wherever you see the green pen check, it means that we want you to adjust or correct your answers if you didn't get it quite right. So if you left one blank or if you got something a little bit off, make sure you correct it now. So, Christina Rossetti really admires the rainbow because it is natural and not man-made. But what does the rainbow symbolise for us today? Write the following orange sentences into your books, completing each one with the correct green ending. Okay? A rainbow only appears on a rainy day if there's a bit of sunshine, so it symbolises a rainbow is made of mix of bright and natural colours, so it also symbolises it is also impossible to find the end of a rainbow, so a rainbow can also symbolise. Okay, and then you've got your options here. Magical or fantasy worlds, hope and new beginning when things seem gloomy, a strong community of different races and types of people. Think about those, write the orange sentences and match them up to the end. Okay, so time to look at the clock when you get down to here. Work out how long you've got left and choose one of the following tasks. So you only need to do one, but whichever appeals to you most. So if you haven't done so already, create an image of a rainbow with a message of hope to put up in your window to cheer up passers-by. Perhaps you could write a copy of the poem underneath if you want to. Or you can write your own rainbow poem or a poem about another symbol. For example, the dove, the cross, the sun, the moon, the stars, and try to explain within the poem everything that that object symbolises to you. Or write a 100-word story with the title Rainbow, with ideas in it about hope and new beginnings. So you're looking at the time left and you're going to do one of those tasks with the remaining time. Okay, well done, and then your answers are down the bottom, so don't forget to correct your work looking at those. Okay, hope you have a good lessons work, and I will see you next lesson. That was the Rainbow by Christina Rossetti.